of Las Vegas, and for those of you who are not from Vegas, I'll just share with you just a little bit, but the city of Las Vegas is getting ready to celebrate the life of one of the female pioneers in this city. Ruby Duncan. I thought of her when I thought about Deborah. I'm going to say this is Deborah here. I thought about her. Let me tell you who Ruby Duncan is to the city of Las Vegas, for those of you who may not know. And maybe you got a Ruby in your city. But Ruby is an American activist. Ruby Duncan is a civil rights activist. Ruby Duncan is a protest organizer. She was a Democratic delegate at the 1980 Democratic Convention. Ruby Duncan. Ruby Duncan was a black mom. She had 7 children, and she got tired of being mistreated, tired of moms being treated, specifically tired of mothers on the west side of Las Vegas. If you're not from Vegas, then the west side was predominantly or all at one time black people. And she was stirring up. She said, I don't like the way black women and children are being treated. I don't like what's going on here. And so she stepped out. Did I say she arose? Something began to happen. Ruby Duncan appeared. Ruby Duncan stood up. Ruby Duncan got up. She got up and mobilized mothers and children. Y'all know what she did? This one woman, she created a group that were called, let me find it, the Westside Mother Activist. That's Deborah. That's a Deborah move right there. And they protested for the rights and fair treatment of mothers that were on welfare and their children. Y'all know what she did? And let me just back up just for a little bit and tell you this story, just so you can have some contrast. When they had the Rodney King riots here in Vegas, for everybody who was living in Vegas, y'all, it got bad. And so the people that were out there rioting, they tore up the west side, right? And so then they was like, yeah, we can raise storm downtown. And so all of this whole mob of people, they started down Bonanza because they was finna go downtown. They thought they may make it downtown. They thought they might make it to the Strip. But the city of Las Vegas has seen that one time already, and they was not getting ready to let that happen. You know where they had seen that one time already? Ruby Duncan. She had already stormed the Strip. She mobilized 6,000 women and children. She didn't only have the mamas out there. She said, bring your kids. We're getting ready to protest out here. She had a rose up, and they went over to the Caesar's Palace, y'all, and shut down business. Disrupted business at the Caesar's Palace for hours, that there was no income made at Caesar's Palace. This is what I'm talking about when a mother rises up. She rose up to help. And for everybody, you ain't got to raise your hand, for everybody who's ever gotten food stamps in the city of Las Vegas, thank Ruby Duncan. Because that program was started because of her. Any mother in here that's ever got WIC program, Women and Children program, thank Ruby Duncan. It was because of her protest. It was because of her activism. It was because of her push. And that's just a small snippet of what she had done. And I just want you to be reminded